Hi, my name is Victoria Gonzales with McLeod Medical Centers of NM. We started using iPatient Care originally back in 2005. We were one of the early adopters in the state of New Mexico, and we've had a long relationship with the iPatient Care team. Obviously, we really enjoy the team, which is why we've kept the EMR program and still to this day use it. We have about 40 users, 13 which are providers, and we've gone through some changes the last few years, but our team is continuing to grow once again. We started using RCM services back in February of 2018, and we really enjoy using the service because we feel like the team is very knowledgeable. They're up to date on coding and reimbursements and some of the rules. I think that we get exceptional feedback as far as reports. What is really nice about the RCM team is that they will customize some of those reports and feedback, whether you request it on a daily basis or a quarterly basis, and that's really helpful to us to ensure that we are staying up to date and keeping a very good eye on our reimbursement. One of the things that we really enjoy about RCM recently through one of our conversations is the utilization of a dashboard. So it allows our internal team to log in and to communicate back and forth with RCM services, and that is an ideal piece for us because it allows us to continually to monitor our claims and to see where our hiccups are as far as any denials. If the team has certain questions on a specific claim, it allows our team to be able to communicate that back and forth and to ensure that somebody is looking at the claim and constantly working on those. That dashboard is something that we find very helpful, and that is one point I wanted to make as far as communication. I think a lot of the providers are nervous about, well, how do you follow up on your claims, how do you follow up on information, and it's basically a dashboard which allows us to communicate back and forth. Really enjoy that piece. RCM services will ensure that your reimbursements are in line with your contracts. So what we have done is we've got our contracts together, loaded those percentages so that if there's any underpayment, automatically those claims will be flagged. So we always can make sure that we're on top of our reimbursements and we're getting actually what we're supposed to be getting according to contract. The audits in general, I feel are good as far as the RCM team goes, in the sense that they will keep on the certain payers. Recently we had a code that was denying, and RCM went and did some research and said, well, you have a lab code or a list of lab codes that a certain carrier is not paying, and they're providing that information to us so that we can keep up to date on some of the services that maybe we should be excluding for some of the patients who have certain insurances. So ultimately, we're really happy that we decided to go with the service. I feel like we're continually adding new services within iPatient Care, sometimes on a monthly basis. Not only RCM, but we're also involved in many other services with the iPatient Care team. So we're very content with it. We hope to continue our growth and our partnership. As many of the clients have stated today, when our team has requested an enhancement from iPatient Care, it may not come about that next day or that next week, but I feel that through our partnership, we're always evolving. And so iPatient Care will generally include one of our requests in the next enhancement, which is awesome because we feel like we are catered to in a sense of, as a client, you're really listening to our needs. And so I believe that our relationship is always evolving, and the customer service is really exceptional. I mean, when people ask me about iPatient Care because we've used the program so long, I really boast on the professionalism, but also just the general support system. I mean, I feel like we're on a VIP status. If I call or put in a ticket, I'm immediately getting either an email reply or a phone call on my cell phone, and they're, a member of the team is already asking, what can I do for you? So with that, I mean, I definitely think that we're always evolving, and we're getting closer to, the next stage, whether it's quality reimbursement or whatever we're looking at, that's what I would use. And thus far, highly recommend the entire team to anyone looking to further expand into their services.